What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Hippo Supercoach, and tonight we've got Richmond versus Carlton review. You guys probably know I am a Carlton supporter. I've never been this shocked in my life, to be honest. When it comes to football, anyway. What a crazy start to the season. I mean, first of all, Carlton second half. Was it Richmond kick 11 in the last 12 goals? I can't believe that. So, there's a few coaching decisions I do not agree with whatsoever. Like this guy said here, go home and never attend another game, Blues fans. It seems like that, to be honest. Just doesn't make sense, like how, list versus list. You would think that, a team full of all kids, basically, and all VFL players wouldn't be able to compete with an AFL, two-time Brownlow, got a Coleman medalist in there. Like, just on paper, it's ridiculous that they were even in the contest, let alone won. But you have to give them credit because bloody hell, they were good. Like, jeez, their tackling pressure was insane. Just look at their tackles. Like, what are the totals? Do we have more? No, Richmond 76. I don't know. It just felt like every time we got the ball, we were always under the pump. They definitely outran us. They were way fitter than us in that, especially that last quarter. 41 points down, they came back. Got to give them credit. They played unbelievably well. So let's talk about Carlton first. So for some reason, we decided to tag Jaden Short in the third quarter. What kind of a dumb decision is that? It wasn't even remotely damaging. And for some reason, we've gone and tagged him. Jack Ross has turned into the new Gary Ablett, apparently, kicking goals from the boundary on the run. So that's great. He played unbelievable. Nank was good. Gave away a lot of frees. 5 free kicks against and 0-4. It's not going to help his score very much. So, yeah, if you started him, he'll be good. But I'd rather my goat, TDK. What a game. 148. He was about the only player that played well. And Patrick Cripps, 120 with a tag, pretty solid. So Camden McIntosh went to him for majority of the game. So a bit annoying. And cross Richmond off that easy run, apparently they're freaking goated. They got Ablett and they got a new tagger. So we're going to have to watch out for those two. So DeConing, 148. Literally ticked all the boxes, looked unbelievable. He was just jumping over Nank, and it was actually a good contest, to be honest. They both had, it was like a momentum swinging, ruck contest. Like, DeConing might have got the better of him around the ground with 28 disposals, but Nank was still good, 21, 35 hitouts, 2 goals as well. Maybe you do give it to Nank, actually. Probably do, actually. Yeah. But it was a good battle. Very good battle. I think both picks are going to be good for Supercoach. If you started Cripps, bit surprising for him to get tagged. But, yeah, McIntosh was pretty good. Cripps still gets possessions and whatnot, but he was just never had any time and space, it felt like. Adam Chera, 106. Yeah, 65% disposal efficiency isn't great, I guess. He's 26 touches, 6 tackles. I liked his game. He got stuck on the bench, I think in that third or fourth quarter a bit. So he dropped off. When we started losing, we just couldn't get our hands on the ball. So I'm not worried about Chera. I'm pretty happy with the 106, to be honest. If we can average that over the first 6 or 7 rounds, I'll be happy. Walsh is very average. You could tell he was underdone a bit. You could tell he had no preseason. Harry Mackay, useless without Kerno. What's another one? Lucas Camporelli. So I actually liked his game. A little bit fumbly with the ball, but it was a hot footy. I'm telling you, the Richmond put Carlton under crazy pressure. So I'm not surprised that he's gone low efficiency. But 76 fantasy and 56 Supercoach. I'm pretty happy with that on my bench. I think he can score more. He definitely won't be dropped. He was nowhere near the worst player. Francis Evans, I never want to see in a Carlton jumper again. And same with Mitch McGovern, to be frank. He is terrible. Moving on to Richmond. So we'll go from the top. Obviously, Ablett, 134. 2 goals, 1 from the boundary. Yep. Blossom was solid. Short, really frustrating. So once he got tagged, he couldn't really do much. It just shits me. Like, I started him as well. But I think he'll be alright. He's not going to get tagged every week. I think he'll be fine. His kick to handball ratio is beautiful. 16 kicks, 3 handballs. And 90% efficiency. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't get tagged again. Layla looked really good. Yeah, he looked good. I thought he should have had a bit more, to be honest. It looked like he played better than that. 18 touches, 2 goals, 74. So it brings us a question, do we need to get him in if you don't have him, which I don't. I think the answer is no for now. But if he goes at a 70 plus next week as well, you probably do have to look at it. What else we got? Taranto with the typical Taranto game. 30 touches for 69 Supercoach. Went at 50% efficiency. 7 clangers. Wow. 8 clearances. So yeah, and then Trainer 50, 62 fantasy. A little bit too many clangers for Trainer. But yeah, he actually looked alright. I was pretty happy with his game. I know he only scored 50 Supercoach. Nothing to be happy about. But I think, you know, take a few of those clangers off and it gets to a 60 or maybe a 70. And that'll be a pretty solid score. It's probably not someone you want on field. So I'm glad that my structure is 5 defenders. And that's kind of why I picked Short. Just to get some of these rookies off the field. More that case than anything else. So let's have a look how we've scored so far. So obviously Short 83, DeConing 148 as a vice, and Camperelli 56, and then Adam Chera, obviously Trainer on the bench as well, and Chera on the field. So overall pretty happy with the start, to be honest. Like I said, not happy with Short's score, but I mean it's not the end of the world. It could have been worse. Could have been a 30. Really stiff for anyone that picked this Jacob Blight as well. Got injured pretty early in the game, in the 3rd quarter. So yeah, looked like he was going to maybe get it. It was 60, something like that. But yeah, it's a stiff one, isn't it? So yeah, what do we got tomorrow night? Hawthorn Essendon. So we'll do a review on that game as well. Might even do a live stream. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I currently got Kako instead of that Melbourne rookie. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I've got 20k to play with. So yeah, Murphy Reed, is he gonna play? Is he gonna be good? Or is he gonna have good job security? I feel like it's a roulette with these rookies at this point. A lot of the rookies we didn't expect to pop up are popping up, which makes it hard to predict their job security. So let's hope we get them right. But yeah, besides rookies, nothing's really going to change from my team, hopefully over the weekend. I'm pretty happy with the structure. Not too keen on fielding pattern, but yeah, you got to field some rookies, I guess. But yeah, hopefully Ashcroft can ton up as well. That'd be huge. I'm not really worried about the other 3 turning up. Like Oliver, Rosie and Brayshaw, pretty safe. But yeah, keen to see what Will Ashcroft can do. And I like watching him play, so I think with this game, you gotta like watching your premiums play to pick them. I mean, not fully, but to an extent, because obviously we've got a lot of premiums to pick from. You do have to like watching them play a bit. And the forward line got Power Pepper in there at the moment. Named on ball. Not really sure what that means, if it means anything. Maybe we're looking too much into it, but either way, should be decent and hopefully avoid the vest. And as long as he avoids the vest, he should make us enough money to be a decent cash cow. And yeah, Davidson at F6. Hopefully he can be mini Bont again. But yeah, don't expect round 1 everything to go right. I think it's, you know, it's always a carnage round 1, I swear to God. I mean, I haven't had any real carnage yet. I'm sure some of these rookies are going to give us headaches. There's going to be a couple of stinker games from the rookies, and so hopefully we get a couple of 70s or 80s from them. Yeah, I guess if you started Layla, you'd be pretty happy, wouldn't you? I'd say you'd have a pretty low break even next week. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.